Hello everyone, and welcome to our continual Let's Play of Phoenix Wright!
Versus a mystery man, too.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it in before you did.
Ah well, there's one other thing that proves the man
We
was
already read this.
Oh, oops.
But you didn't do the pressing yet.
Oh. Oh yeah, you're right, I'm on the pressing bit. I don't know why I thought, that's because we already read through it, but...
Because otherwise it would go through it, like, normally,
yeah, I forgot. Okay, you're right. Hold it! This is the first time. So unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you?
Rock solid, yay! My school always had rock solid, I don't know what it is.
Wait, your school had rock solid?
I believe it's like the committee for gay and lesbian rights. I believe it's anti-bullying, not gay and lesbian, but it's like an anti-bullying.
Yeah, that sounds like a weird. That sounds like a weird thing for or for lesbian rights or anything. It's like rock solid, just like my dick.
But no, I think it was supposed to be an anti-bullying thing, but I never got it. I never got why it was named rock solid. It just seemed arbitrary.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It still sounds silly, but, you know, gay and lesbian rights, that'd be like, that'd actually be the best name. They should name things like that.
Just generally, not even gay and lesbian, just lesbian.
Yeah,
rock solid lesbians.
Rock solid lesbians. Yeah. Yes, sir. Solid as stone, sir.
So it took one sentence for us to use a minute up of your tongue.
Oh well. If my hand wasn't wrapped in bandages, I'd even give the V for victory sign, sir. Well, your other hand isn't wrapped up in bandages.
Right, I don't think
yeah, she's saying that too, huh?
Couldn't he just use his right hand for that? How would you do the V with one hand?
No, yeah, you hold up like two fingers, you know. Your index finger and your middle finger, and it's
like... Spock.
Huh?
Yeah, you live long and prosper.
I'll make you live long and prosper. No, I don't know. Let's hear him out. The witness can't afford to make any more mistakes.
What? He made like almost no mistakes compared to the other fuckers.
Yeah, I know.
In fact, he made no mistakes.
Yeah, he actually hasn't. It's not like everyone else where, you know, in a real courtroom, the judge would be like, yo, dog, I'ma lock you up if you don't start telling the truth.
Yeah, because he hasn't actually lied, because he didn't, like, the video was not his video, really. Right,
it wasn't. It was just something that Gaunt's guy was like, yo, dog, I got a video.
So
I don't know why I'm saying
this guy has done nothing wrong so far.
Yeah, well, the judge is, like, just like we've already observed, everyone hates this guy.
I don't.
I know, you know.
I just don't care about him much, but I still feel bad for him.
Yeah, I feel a little bad for him, I guess. Hold it! Is that card hanging from your neck one of those ID cards? Yes, sir. This card right next to my cuffs, sir. I keep it here so I won't ever forget it. But what, but if, sorry.
Phoenix Wright, Ace not talking attorney.
What if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that? Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck in my car door when I get out? Well, the remaining time, my ID card gets stuck. Wait, so you mean every time you get out of your car, something gets stuck in it?
Yes.
Wow, you suck. You suck
That's
at-
nice. He's obviously followed by the devil.
Yes.
I don't know that.
Maybe I should just leave this one alone.
At any rate, each police officer has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. The defense guys don't exist.
We don't get ID cards, we just do our own thing. Please proceed with your testimony. Hold it! Let's be noted that this is the record the witness referred to. Let me see. Yes, that would be it. Detective Goodman. What's the matter? According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here.
Yes, so it is, Your Honor. I feel very honored by that, for some reason.
Yeah. Not that prosecutor again. Hey, maybe he's behind all this. Being a prosecutor, he could hide the evidence. Mommy, is that man in blue a murderer? Shh, don't stare at him. You got the wrong color, kid.
Ooh, did you just imply that the other guy's a murderer?
I don't know, but that kid's a dick.
Maybe with that hair, you might have killed someone.
Well, it would be accidental if he did. But I could imagine, like, just... I don't think he'd kill anyone, but I could just imagine him, like, jabbing someone in the face on the bus.
I wish Felix Wright was me.
He'd be pretty hype. It would seem the inquiry committee will want to speak with you again today.
I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or the consequences. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, it must be so difficult for him.
Hold it! Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. But maybe he just panicked. Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out.
Mr. White, what do you think? I think you're a bitch.
I'm confused.
What? I'm confused. I thought I liked women, but then I see you and I don't. So.
Yeah. The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this.
You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got.
Let's use the ID card. When this ID card is used, there's a record of it. Oh, oops.
It's so obvious that I don't know what it is.
It's so, yeah, I know. Sorry.
Okay,
Let's look at the thing. Wins versus Goodman, Mike Jenkins.
who's Goodman? What a name. 5842189. That is the one that we have, right?
Actually, that's a good point. Let's check on the... Because if his ID card doesn't match up with it. I think we already checked earlier, but,
It's the one, the green one.
yeah.
5842189, yes.
Yeah.
Can you spin it around? Yeah, nothing.
That's all just blurred out text. Ooh. The only thing I can read at the bottom kind
Is a
of
police department.
Yeah, police department. Let's see, Goodman's autopsy.
4530.
4. Let's check the
This thing was 515.
time thing was 5:15. So, according to this, he died near the end of that between thing, but I don't think that really says much. Cause of death: loss of blood from the chest wound. That's probably the biggest issue I have with that. Is just that, like, the bleeding to death thing for me doesn't seem to be like, it doesn't make much sense because we saw him got stabbed. Like, but obviously we can't point that out because we technically saw him get stabbed, I guess. But even on the assumption they did, it says His cause of death is loss of blood from a chest wound, which you'd assume, you know, if his death was an immediate loss of blood, he would have moved a little farther from the crime scene, trying to, you know, not die.
Right, the other thing, yeah, also, I don't know, I mean, I've never bled out, so I don't know, but he bled out really quickly. He died like in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
not
I
even
know.
15 minutes. Actually, look at it again, make sure that I was not wrong there. Not the paper, not this.
Oh, the paper.
Go to Wright.
Yeah,
This one, yeah. Okay, 514, but same thing.
Yeah.
I feel like this is supposed to be obvious.
Yeah, they're kind of stating it like it is, but you know. Thanks, I-16.
What that's got to do with anything?
Nothing, apparently. At least that's what Edgeworth says.
That makes it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be a clue that breaks the case.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wait, what is this thing anyway?
It's a screwdriver.
Okay.
You don't know what a screwdriver is?
I know what a screwdriver is, it just seems random.
Oh.
Why do we have a screwdriver?
I don't know. There's apparently another case that Marshall's prints. Well, that doesn't really prove anything with anything. Wait. Well, no, it doesn't really prove when that one's. Unstable jar.
Go back. Look at the paper thing.
This thing?
No. Go to the right. What's the left?
Sorry.
The paper that.
Oh, this one. Lost item.
But it doesn't say when it was written, okay. Well, okay, they say it's something obvious that Edgeworth would have seen. So it has to be something that Edgeworth, like, it has to be something kind of not evidence that we had a hard time finding. Like, it has to be evidence they would have known.
Right.
Look at the tape again. I think that's it. Actually, it's 1714 then. This is the correct, 1714.
Yeah, 1714 is...
That is 514, yes.
Yeah. So it is indeed, the only close thing to this that would be an issue is... but unfortunately we don't actually know how big the thing is, so I'm pretty sure it's not the argument that it wants us to make. But it does take him 30 seconds. Well, actually, no, the thing doesn't record. Never mind. I guess it doesn't record exact seconds, so that's not it. It's ID. Let's see. Parking stop.
5:12 p.m. Well, actually, that doesn't make sense. This fucking... He arrived here before.
Okay, so Edgeworth was there at that time.
I don't know if that's what they want us to point out, because it's kind of what everyone already knows, but... I mean, the car arrived at the place. This is like before these guys even entered there.
Yeah. Let's see, the knife. That's obviously not relevant at the moment.
Actually, we got the floor plan, right? Go to the right.
Oh, you're right. We did get the floor plan for this.
But it's kind of pointless. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think the closest thing I feel like pointing out is the fact that an ID card is used.
Okay, so the first statement, obviously not. Oh, that's it. Actually, wouldn't Edgeworth know it? I don't think so. I think we just stole it, maybe. I don't remember, but I know what it is now. It's just one of those things that, now that we have so much evidence, things are getting buried. Because, and also it's been a while. But Goodman's ID,
we have it, but we found it after the guy died.
Well, yeah, we found it after he died, but we found it at the underground parking lot on the ground. It wasn't on him, which means that, you know...
I guess it proved that it'd be impossible, maybe.
Well, it at the very least proved that it got lost at some point. There's one to enter, you must use their own ID. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card.
And you can't go further forward, right?
Yeah, any more forward, it just does that. So I think that'd be the part where I'd present it, but I'll give it a go if that's alright. I'm possibly completely wrong, I just...
At the time of the thing... I feel like the parking stop makes sense to me.
Parking stub? Yeah, how's Edgeworth? It's the day of the crime. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, either of them could make sense. I just don't know which one the game.
But what does the card prove?
Well, the card proves the same thing the parking stub would. It's just I don't know which one the game.
Well, the thing is with the card is, you found the card from the underground parking lot, but if you could argue that the guy used the card, went into the place, and like the card has no time attached to it. It could have been thrown there at any point after the murder.
Well, but that's saying after the guy was murdered, because we're assuming that he had the card when he wasn't murdered. Like, I mean, yeah, we assume he had
the card when he wasn't murdered, but then the body was moved to the other thing, right?
That is true. That is what's being
And then the
said.
card could have got dropped out.
Could have gotten dropped out, but, you know, everyone's just saying it's, like, magically teleported, so I don't even know. But that's what makes sense in my head. It would be the, you know. But I see what you're saying. It doesn't technically prove much.
Because normally what they want is, like, decisive evidence. Look at the lockers again. Like, do you have the locker thing? Your dog is unlocked using detective fingerprint light. Check, whatever that means.
Yeah, I'm checking this locker so good. So yeah, if we presented the thing then, had his ID card, then all I had to do is show it to you. There won't be any reason to draw a knife. Yeah, it seems like... That seems like the point. I don't know. Let's... Alright, so... Yeah, we'll try the stub thing after this if this doesn't work. I just... Objection! Wait one moment, Officer Minkins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. Yeah, it was that. I don't know why, I just felt like that was it. That's... yeah. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department, I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, a lost item report? It's only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report.
Let me guess, he believes there's something to be the ID card, right?
I can't say for sure, but there's a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order! Order! So now, what does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't require much thought. The man Officer Minkins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card.
I'm still confused by your logic, because the card was found at the other crime scene. Which would assume that means that the other guy was the guy who stole the ID card.
Yeah. I still don't know about this body thing, but... yeah. Order, order! Does the prosecution have a response?
I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright.
But bravo?
Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man Officer Menkins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? He's doing exactly what I said earlier, but
Yeah.
you're just kind of walking yourself into your own trap now.
Well, but we had to get more information.
What I mean is, like, we proved that that was not the guy.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes us dumb, because we just, whatever.
Yes, what's he up to?
That being the case, we must invariably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder.
That is... well, I guess that's right.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your fingers around.
This isn't good.
Well, it seems you've finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means the murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So
the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Miss Lena Sky, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon.
a trustworthy witness, really?
Hey, she was very trustworthy.
I'm sure she was about as trustworthy as, you know,
Trauma.
yeah, exactly. Ah! I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning. Activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim? Officer Minkins encountered, and where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Just so, Your Honor. Mr. White, you have to do something, right, Lana?
What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Object.
Wait and see, order.
Objection! One moment, Your Honor.
What now, Mr. White? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you just proved.
Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap.
What are you talking about?
This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder.
Mary Goodman never died.
That'd be pretty impressive. Considering that evidence proves he died twice. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of this matter. Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident in the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any witnesses for this incident.
This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. We can actually call people to the stand? Wow. I thought defense attorneys didn't have that power in this world.
I guess we just don't like using it. We're nice guys like that.
Yeah, we don't like calling people out.
So, couldn't you just have called that one guy to the stand of which guy rather than having him like make you almost gritty? Mr. White, do you mean? I like how she read your thoughts again.
Yeah, I know. Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh? Whom do you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room.
The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. So I guess the prosecution has to agree.
Apparently so. Wow. These guys are dicks to defense attorneys. I mean, seriously, we can't object to him. We can't just say, like, you know what? We don't really want that bitch taking the stand.
Let her hunt, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, get out of here. This bitch who tapped the wire in the room. Now you get out of here. Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have... This person whom you would have testify. What is his or her name?
But I want... Save.
Okay.
I want to put...
Okay, so...
Do you know where I want to put up?
This one?
Yes.
Take that! Mr. Wright, I'm not even going to bother asking you why. I've never seen a more obvious stall tactic in my entire career.
Mr. White, don't you remember what you said this morning? No, but you trump card. I like how she's not pissed at all that you tried to put her on the stand.
Yeah, I know.
She's 40.
Yeah, that's right. There's bloody fingerprints found in the evidence room. Now's my chance to bring him in to testify. Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have testify doesn't even lose his points. Wow.
Gumshoe. No.
Take that!
It's so good that he's a guy.
Yeah, it's not. Okay.
I hope she didn't get really bad.
Yeah, she's not bad that we're just screwing around here. Okay, Jake Marshall. Take that! Officer Jake Marshall.
I like how no one questions this, so...
Yeah, I know.
Why him?
I can't let him know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say.
The prosecution agrees to the defense's request.
Wow,
Ooh,
that was
nice.
surprising. Yeah, I know, that was surprisingly easy.
Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare.
I actually think Edgeworth kind of fell into a trap, though, because I think I know why he'd agree, because, Jake Marshall probably wouldn't admit in court to not being there, so he'd just naturally say, yeah, I saw the guy.
Yeah.
So you can see it on the videotape right there. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witnesses subpoenate. What?
He's eating. Yeah. They eat the witnesses.
Yeah. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time?
We will, Your Honor. Why the prosecution needs my witness, bitch?
No. I don't know why the prosecution gets to prepare our witness. Court in recess.
Prosecution OP.
Yeah. The only thing we have is the fact that we get to work outside.
Yeah, we just break the law.
Yeah, exactly. Because screw the law. We have spiky hair.
Incredibly spiky, yeah.
It's February 24th. Man, she looks upset. 11:32 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2.
There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What do you mean?
You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you've figured everything out.
I haven't figured anything out.
Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. White is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. She goes without protection. How can you be so good? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? No.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals! You kind of are, but it's still awesome, so that's fine. I love that. Big dramatic talking to Detective Gumshoe's just like, hope I'm not interrupting anything. With my awesomeness. And she's like,
No.
And she's like, no. Why?
Gumshoes.
Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. What is it?
Yeah, it's really glad I fell asleep there.
You've got a lot of nerve, pal. Make your detective run around all while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
That's a bad funeral.
Yeah.
Sorry, detective.
You better be, pal. Hey! I didn't see you there, Miss Sky.
What?
Wow. Apparently, he didn't. How did he not see Miss Sky there? Oh, Detective Gumshoe, you're so ridiculous. But you're still the best.
That's okay, so have you brought us what I asked?
Oh ho. What? You mean this, right?
My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. White's name when making my request.
My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 instant files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL9 incident?
But Lana, that's So wait, if we had just asked nicely, he would have given them to us?
I know, I'm surprised too. I'm like, since when does Detective Gumshoe do things like that for us? I mean, not just him, he's awesome, but anyone.
Yeah. I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them. Just like a fucking billion of them.
Yeah, I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in that case. Miss Sky was a witness? See file of the SL9 incident files. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders. Oh, what? Now that I've brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma, but why? Why is your name in here?
What? My name in there? I don't know, unless... I am the serial killer. No, it couldn't be, Lana. This SN9 incident is that... That's the classification number the police fired it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Darkhill killings.
Oh my god, Joe Drake. Whatever.
Darker.
Sounds like a dick.
The Joe Dog. No, Lana. That's over with. No!
Emma, wait! She ran away.
Right, that's the best thing that happened all day.
You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be some...
Sneeze.
I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gaunt, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't just be a coincidence.
Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the try, Mr. White. Best of luck. Like if he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. I'd better take a good look at this file. Okay, but before we do that, to be continued. So, yes, now would be the time to end this very dramatic part.
Yep, and we will see you guys next time.
And thank y'all for watching.